Yeah, yeah. Sup, chat? One-on-one, you hear me? Mm, mm. Yo, yo. What it do, what it do? Salute, salute to everybody sliding through one time for the one time. You know how we get down. Welcome to the A Society. We're going to jump right on into what's going on around these parts, you know. Little homie Mo 3 out tweaking and geeking, per usual. And it ain't looking so good for him, man. We trying to find out who's the who's and what's the what's what, you know. But outside of that and everything, it's like everything getting watered down slowly but surely. So we about to jump right on into 'em and get right on into the movement. See how that joint fly right on out.
OP or Goofy after this video.
Drive. I never even seen you drive a car. You talk all this hot shit, nigga. You don't drive. Stop lying.
All right, bro.
Let's listen to one of your songs. Every word that you say is a lie. You don't.
And they say that's his daddy talking to him. After this, he turned into a little super demon.
Don't do nothing but smoke weed and post other people's guns. You just got your gun, the first gun that I ever seen you with. Stop lying, cuz.
You're right.
You got all of these fairy tales. You playing Grand Theft Auto. Real life. You went on a mission, going bank, and then you went on a mission and you didn't come back with no gun or none of that, you down there lost your life. You ran past the safe spot to where you could even made it to be safe because your didn't know where you was at or where you was even supposed to go. Looking for you, running around the street, they calling your name out, looking for you in the car, and your goofy ass is running from the car.
But in the coming years, I bet you ain't never seen anyone tweaking like this.
You on her trolling me, but I swear to God, on my mama, I get off her and call your phone, you will suck my.
His daddy was trying to get him right. Talk to him, you know. Not everybody got that father figure in their life. So it'd be like, one time for the one time. If it is, it's gonna stay. But see, these younglings, so-called, you know, YNs, these days they got it all tangled and twisted. Got the whole game tangled and twisted. And the thing about it is, they just want the fame. They don't want no money at all. It's hard for them to put the money before anything, and it's just like, I want to be famous. So we're going to jump back into this.
Dick right now, never troll thy, because we not even playing all in no more.
You need some oodles and noodles. Something. A care pat or something. I don't know what it is going on, but he needs something to fill up that belly. Gain some weight. He needs some protein shakes. He needs some milk.
Whole straight sucking, yeah. Stop playing.
Some say everything changed after he drank from the wrong cup. Whether it's street lore or local myth, Mo P's transformation into St. Louis' biggest tweaker is the city's favorite ghost story. In a town where everyone wants to be hard, Mo P decided to be unhinged. Here's how it happened. Before he became that drill rapper who is now famous for tweaking, Mo P was just a young kid from the streets of St. Louis. He was raised in a tough neighborhood in South St. Louis called 20.
And that's all it is, too. Everybody want to tweak out, rage up, foul, and do everything on the internet. Like, y'all crazy as hell. I don't even understand what the world is going on. But, hey, to each his own. I pray for y'all. Keep that all the way down pat to nothing. You hear me? It equals out to nothing. Nothing at all.
27 Mac, an area with a long history of gang activity. The gangs on that block referred to themselves as AMG and are affiliated with the Rolling 60s. This was the set Mo P was repping when he started out. Growing up in St. Louis, the young Mo P saw some wild things, from fatal car accidents to high-speed chases with 18-wheelers to shootouts and even people walking down the street naked.
If you come in the door, hit that like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because this is where it's at, you hear me?
Bad car accidents. I think we just 18-wheeler speed on the high-speed chase. I didn't see walk down the street naked. Yeah. I see crazy every day, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. Ain't really too much I can pinpoint on. These hoes do crazy.
Growing up in that kind of environment, Mo P was forced to man up early, even when he had his granny to protect him. With the streets of St. Louis being a death trap, he was already carrying heavy weight at a tender age. But as long as his granny was around, he still had a sense of direction. She was his moral compass, keeping him grounded when things got rowdy. When she passed, he felt like he lost his biggest shield, but he didn't let that break him. He stayed focused and made sure to finish school just to honor her memory.
Bro, I was hella young playing.
Now that's the goal. He did at least finish school up and slide right on out, you know? So I can't knock that superb to the young man for binging out how he binged out with that, because I tell you, it's hard out there, especially if he got Granny, and Granny is the one, you know? Granny be the one sometime, because that's all that we had to run to, all that we got to go to, the only person we can really confide in and tell all our truths to, it be Granny. Big ups to him.
With guns, on God, bro. This generation, bro, like, me and my partners graduated. I ain't gonna fake it, like, all this shit.
Was graduating important to you?
Yeah, right. I ain't gonna fake it. When my grandma passed away, like I told you, like, that was a big thing on my list. Like,
With Granny no longer around, Mo P decided to give rap a try. He initially started out under the name J Mo. He and a certain boss man, Corey, released a remix of a King Von song that got some attention online because they were so young and talented. But his career really started to take off after a lucky break. Mo P went to a video shoot to support some friends. The person filming, a YouTuber called Nico with a popular freestyle series called Drop That, was impressed by Mo P rhymes and decided to film him too. After that, Mo P and Nico worked together on another Drop That, a freestyle that had 68,000 views.
All right, let them know who we in here with.
Mo P on MG on this SG in here with me on my soul. No going on, real deal.
Big shout out to Nico. Cause without Nico, a lot of these boys wouldn't have seen the daylight. As far as the media goes, you know, so I know for a fact my boy Nico, held it down. And it was loyalty before royalty, you know? Like, that's all he wanted in return. But we're going to continue on and get to where we're getting to.
What you want? Say no more. Drop.
They got the blickies.
I say, they saying 4 I lead base, they say Finn, she praying for me. B-boy 4-5 ACP, 1 deep in this 3.0 T. New boy Finn, get up the street, quick head tap, get close, ARP. Glock 22, say no Gin, Chris, you cream, mama shoot from 3. Micro off the 4-inch,
these boys need to go join the military.
Just like that, Nico and Mo P would start collaborating a lot. The result of that collaboration would be Mo P's breakout song, Part 2, which did 2 million views at the time.
2 million views. He went from no songs to 2 million views on YouTube. Chafing.
Time of its release, Mo P was on the rise, and his energy and talent made people pay attention. He even got to meet the famous YouTuber Tommy G, which made him even more popular.
And shout out to Tommy G. And one more time, Nico Nail, because the reason that he met Tommy G and slid through there with that, for that, was because of Nico. Shout out to the media, you know.
Around that same time, Mo P was having it rough with his 1448 crew, and it didn't help matters when a video popped up showing an OG from his circle really getting in his face and checking him about his shortcomings on some mission that they had gone on. You could tell it was an old video, and that someone probably from his old crew put it out there to embarrass him. You had this OG in it who was giving it to Mo P right in his face, accusing him of being some fake gangster.
You talk all this hot shit, nigga, you don't drive. Stop lying.
All right, bro.
Let's listen to one of your songs. Every word that you say is a lie. You don't do nothing but smoke weed and post other people's guns. You just got your gun, the first gun that I ever seen you with. Stop lying, cuz.
You're right.
You got all these fairy tales. You playing Grand Theft Auto in real life. You went on a mission going banking and then you went on a mission and you didn't come back with no gun or none of that. You down there lost your life. You ran past the safe spot to where you could even made it to be safe because your ass didn't know where you was at or where you was even supposed to go.
Lord.
Looking for you, running around the street, they calling your name out. Looking for you in the car, and your goofy drive a car. You talk all this high shit, nigga, you don't drive. Stop lying.
All right, bro.
Mo P was getting dragged online. Everyone was clowning Mo P and questioning his gangster. A lot of people believe this the moment that changed Mo P.
And that right there turned him to the super demon. He was doing what he was doing, you know, trying to pump out the music how he deemed fit. But after all of that, on me, the moments what turn niggas into killers. Yeah, indeed. The big way. Especially if he feel like he got a point to prove to the internet world. Something slight. All in about, he should have just stayed his ass in the house. Stay out the street, stay on the sidewalk, something, stay on the porch, goddamn. But that embarrassment right there turned him to a stone cold Grim Reaper.
He toughened him up and made him a savage in the streets. But as Mo P name would get bigger, the headaches grew right along with it. He started getting caught up in constant back and forth beefs with people online, mostly because he couldn't resist jumping on Instagram Live to address the trolls and his ops. He has become something like an online meme these days, especially as he seems to be always tweaking live on Instagram.
Always.
I'm walking through the air. This put up. So I turn on my father. I turn and say,
why you pronounce that shit so hard? On my father.
I straight point like, huh? On my father. On my father.
Gosh, he
I
meant that, didn't he?
Huh? I straight point like this on bro.
Why he so angry?
From somewhere.
God.
This straight safe. This singing straight safe.
Oh, he about to Super Saiyan out.
Nah, bro, you don't know
He
me.
going Super
I
Saiyan.
swear to God, just like that. I'm like, I get the shaking.
Yeah, we out here.
Come on.
Look,
Yeah, bro,
he need to sit his ass
you
back
just
somewhere.
share lows with him on my granny soul. Ain't no on this live gonna share lows with us on my granny.
Listen.
On my granny. Ain't gonna play with me. All them fake subliminals. Y'all put y'all songs lame. I be trying to kill cuz on my soul don't know.
He be trying to kill niggas. What the? All of this on whatever live they on, and Buddy right here looking like, man, I need to just go ahead back to sleep. Buddy right here looking like a full bull dagger, and I can't even view Buddy down at the bottom right here, but that shit is wild. And all of this started from the lights of, Nico Neal. Now we gonna jump over here because of the fact that he wouldn't have had anything of the sort going for him if it wasn't for Nico Neal. Nico put him in position to do everything that he need and to foresee that he did everything that he needed to do as far as homing him, making beats, producing, unlimited studio time, and unlimited videos. So it was like he really put his all into Mo P and started to build up Mo P's catalog to where it is today. But right now, Mo P doesn't even have that catalog because it no longer belongs to him. They're gone. He sold it for a little quick little flip, and he's no longer the owner. Not Nico, but Mo P is no longer the owner of such catalog. And at the end, they tried to say that Nico was waiting on, I guess, back ends or this and that and the third from Mo P, but it was never there. It was never there. So, and this is what Nico had to say about that.
Damn near lost his self. I'm telling you the truth. I don't pay my cell phone bill. This on my gal plan. She told me verbatim, I'm paying your bill. You won't even pick up the phone to go book some videos. You sitting in and out depressed. Why am I depressed? I sold all my music off. I said, don't.
He sold all his music. Nico didn't know what to do. Mo P, he just let the music go. But see, Nico was doing all of this out of the kindness of his heart and soul because he believed in Mo P, like all the way to the T, on God. But Mo P, that was an official backdoorian, an official backdoorian. Left Nico sitting there in the cut like, and that shit is all the way to the T, crazy. Because he pushed his all into that young man. And all he wanted to do was build with him. But the thing about it is, Nico should have got that paperwork. Paperwork. Signed on a dotted line. And if that would have been, then everything would have been certified and solidified. Because then Mo P, he wouldn't have been able to sell anything, like anything, without the helps or the leverage of Nico Nail giving him the yay or the nay, you know? And that's that. Jazz, shout out to the ASS in the building. Hey, Miss Ma'am, how you doing? Appreciate you for coming through. Slide through for the slide through one time for the one time. Miss Ma'am. But we going to get back into this.
Do that. Y'all keep talking about back ends. Do I get a back end if he sold the music to the label? Stupid. You don't know how it worked. So he barely did the views to pay for the videos. Then when I got him to do the big views, he sold the music. Shut the fuck damn near lost his self. I'm telling you the truth. I don't pay my cell phone bill. This on my gal plan.
And that's how that went down. All the way. Nico held them down to the T. And he sold the music right up under Nico's nose.
Y'all, all y'all be on this thinking, my life get better. Yeah.
You on her trolling me, but I swear to God, on my mama, I get off her and call your phone. You will suck my dick right now. Never troll thy, cause we not even playing all in no more. Whole straight sucking, yeah.
Never
Stop playing.
And then, of course, there's that Mo P boxed in interview that has gone viral. Folks already have their mind blown away by all his antics on the internet. Now he was bringing all that madness to their doorstep in this super awkward podcast interview. Bro wasn't joking. Sitting on the couch in this long interview, he was in straight zombie mode, in and out. 1 second, he is staring blank like he wasn't even in the room. Next second, he is snapping, screaming out random stuff. It got real awkward at some point when he walked out. The interviewer looked low-key, uncomfortable.
All of that for the fame. He wanted to be famous. He didn't care about the ties that he was disconnecting with, the bridges he was burning, anything of that nature on his journey on the way up, especially for the person that put him in the position to even be doing any of this crazy work, diabolical. And he got on a pocketbook, purse. The purse game is heavy. Y'all go ahead with that extra. The purse game is super heavy with the kid. 2026, man, y'all got some diabolical ways for the ladies, man. Ladies can't have nothing. God damn. We gonna get, oh man. Get back into.
It was only a matter of time before Mo P caught the attention of a big-time drill rapper. Only this time, the person in focus wasn't a St. Louis native, but in faraway Chicago. And it was none other than Q50 himself. The whole reason this beef even exists isn't because of some shooting or a typical diss track. It started because one of Mo P's homies thought it would be cool to link up with Q50 from Chicago to make music. In the drill world, linking up with a known heavy hitter from a different city is a big move, but what happened next was a disaster. This dude from Mo P's crew went to the studio with Q50 and the late bloodhound Lil Jeff. They're recording, the vibe is supposedly cool. And this young dude starts flexing his money trying to look like a big dog in front of the Chicago guys. Big mistake, you don't flash 60 racks in front of people you don't really know, especially not someone like Bloodhound Q50. After the session, Q50 suggests they go grab food.
So he wanted to go link up with Q50 because he's a known artist. And then get around these dudes that he don't know, that he's just meeting for the first time. The very first time, and decides to pull out $60,000. That's a no-no. You don't even know this man. Him, his partners, his family members, his entourage. Y'all don't know these people from Adam and Eve. And you just looking like a target. And that's their whole thing in their mind was, we don't know you. So you got to look at that standpoint like, okay, well, we don't know you. We can do whatever we want to do, and you in our town. On God.
The 1,448 member hops in the car, probably thinking he's building a new alliance. Instead, Q50 pulls out a gun and tells him to hand it all over.
He's getting the car with all the money. He get out the car once they figure out. I get out the window. They run, scatter like little creatures, and
like little creatures.
We drove off nice and you know what I'm saying, nice and peaceful. Like it was everything that was like taking candy from a baby, literally.
Once the word got out that Q50 finessed 1,448 for 60 racks, the St. Louis side had to save face. Suddenly, a story started circulating that Q50 got shot at 60 times in St. Louis as payback for the robbery. But here's the catch. There's no proof, no news reports, no police calls, nothing. It felt like a story made up to balance the scales.
And it was just that, on God, taking candy from a baby. Y'all was in the wrong element. You trying to shake something, and you got broke. You got to be more careful. You got to be more careful.
On his part went online dissing Q50 and even bringing Lil Jeff's name.
I just woke up to a talking about on Kerry. We blew your soft down. Now I'm finna tell you. Now I'm finna tell it.
Here he go. You heard what he just said. Everybody, you heard what the fuck he just said. Now I'm finna go. Now I'm finna tell it. Ah, my God. And he on the internet. So you know he'll tell anything. Anytime, anywhere. He with the shits. These young whippersnappers, man. Crazy word.
We blew your soft down. Now I'm finna tell you. Now I'm finna tell it.
Now I'm finna
he
tell
on
it.
This talking all shit. Blew your soft ass. What you talking about? It's a video of Lil Jeff dying. Kerry. On Kerry. He on video.
He was in the dark talking like the
nigga on Kerry.
Goblin of Return.
You let Lil Jeff die on video, gang. You let him die on video. Vert shot you.
Q50 would later appear on No Jumper and verify part of the robbery story, saying he did not just rob the 1448 dude he performed in St. Louis that night, and that the story about his car being shot up was fake. While he did confirm some shooting went down, he claimed he wasn't even around when it took place.
You know, they thinking I'm in this black truck the whole time. It's me in black truck. So they, and what I guess happened, they end up clapping the black truck up. By the time they doing all this, I'm at the airport already. Y'all seen when dude took the picture.
Took a picture and leaked that you still alive.
I'm at it. So I'm at the airport.
So he said he blew him down in the truck, but he wasn't even in the truck. He magic tricked y'all ass. He pulled a Houdini on y'all ass. ASAP. Y'all couldn't do nothing about that. Y'all didn't know what to do. He wasn't even in the truck. So who the hell was y'all shooting at? The world will never know. The world will never know.
While all this happening, so boom, it's time for my flight. When I get out the flight, this blown up.
Q50 wasn't done yet. In typical Bloodhound style, he used the buzz to drop a diss track that pulled 500,000 views in 24 hours. He turned a street robbery into a viral hit, making the St. Louis side look even worse. While this was happening, other St. Louis rappers like CTS Lil Wick.
CTS Lil Wick. Most of his videos shot by Nico Neal. Shout out to my boy Nico.
Tried to jump in the mix, claiming their crew was the one that did the shooting. It turned into a circus of people chasing clout off a situation that started with a simple backdoor robbery. This is where it gets personal for Mo P. When Q50 went on Instagram Live, he wasn't trolling CTS Lil Wick. He was playing Mo P's music and laughing. He knew exactly who his real opposition was. He was looking right at 144.
You say, nah. I'm gonna let you be, Lil Wick. And he got on Mo P top. Wild Style. These youngins. Youngin' whippersnappers, you hear me? It's watered down. All the way. Aquafina. They got to get their shit in order.
8. Mo P finally responded claiming he was the one behind the shooting and calling out Q50 for lying, saying it didn't go down like Q50 said in his interview. He even said Q50 was in the car that got popped.
You see what happened to rappers when they come down here? What you talking about?
He want fame too bad. He want to be known too bad to the T. It's like, nah, buddy. Nah, hell to the nah. You got it. Got that moppity mop, flinging from left to right. He still ain't eat. From all of this, from the time he was little, younger, I would say, to this time now, he still ain't been eating. He going down. He need to get some calories on him. Eat some water with some bread, something. God damn.
Took that the whole day, y'all, just to go to Cali and say, yeah, they didn't kill me. Boy, get your dumb on. He was in there doing what they say ninjutsu. Combination ninjutsu.
Okay. This Lil YN is an anime lover. Because he did that too perfect. He's an anime lover. Shout out to all the anime fans.
We just blew your ass down. Talking about. Then this just got on this talking about. I brung up Lil Jeff and
he always got something stuck in the side of his lip. God damn. Get your shit together, boy.
You 50 in my song, you stupid dumbass. That was the trend with your goof. What have you got out here and straight did? You did not shoot back at us when we clapped your song down.
In the end, the story of Mo P isn't just about tweaking or viral dances. It's a case study in how fast things can go south when the internet meets the reality of the streets. He went from a kid from 27 Mac trying to keep a promise to his grandma to a viral sensation caught in a cross-city beef over $60,000. Whether the tweaking is a spiritual frequency, a drug-induced state, or a genius marketing play, it's clear that Mo P has the world's attention. But in a city like St. Louis and with enemies in Chicago, attention is a double-edged sword. If you enjoyed this video, click on the next one on either side to watch a crazier video.
Or whoever the hell he got. Purses on purses on purses. And the thing about that is that he not to be trusted. Because at the end of the day, he did all of that on the strength of Nico. And Nico sitting and he gonna explain it to you right here and let you know what went on. He took the catalog. Nico helped build his catalog as far as production, videos, everything, being posted on his page, on his channel rather, and getting millions and millions of views. And Nico felt like he was exploited, you know what I mean? Like he was let down. He tried to show him love to the T, but there was no love in return that was shown at all.
I fucked up. I was homeless. You ain't let me stay, so I had to get my money. Shit, I told him. I called him for his best friend, SMTC Money. I said, yeah, man, me and C gonna slide to Tennessee. You in Tennessee. Y'all know I got ties in Memphis. My family in Tennessee. So, nigga, I'm more tied in than niggas think. I said, we going to Tennessee tomorrow. I'm renting the SUV. We're coming there tomorrow. Me, C, we gonna shoot the video. Guess what Mo P said? No, where's my royalties? Where's my money? Where's C money? Exactly. Niggas don't want to say it, gang. I'm going to say it every fucking time, gang. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't worry about what fresh, man. Hey, the truth gonna set it free, gang. That's what I'm talking about.
The truth will always set you free, my brother. The truth will always set you free. Always.
So he spanned everybody, gang. He spanned everybody, gang. That's what he do, gang.
He was a spinner, gang.
He dreidled
cool.
everybody.
The
he
shit
was
is
just
dead. Look,
spinning top after top after top. Everybody got spun.
I'm jumping on lives for the niggas that
dreidled you down.
I'm gonna be on live turning my shit up until the shit drop. Until a nigga in Florida and a nigga know niggas can't touch me. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I ain't worried about what one person say, because y'all don't see the DMs I'm getting of motherfuckers saying what they will and won't do to the Lord. And the Lord ain't going, cuz. The Lord ain't going for none of that.
And that's the whole thing about it, is that Nico did everything. He was the camera. I don't even like saying cameraman. He was the videographer. He was the director. He was the producer. He did everything. He recorded. He got the studio put inside his house so that therefore Mo P could do what he needed to do unlimitedly. Like, he was held to no limitations. And that is what's crazy. That Mo P would run off on Nico like that just to sell his catalog that he helped build for a little bag, for a little baby bag. Not a purse. That shit crazy. Not a purse, but a bag, some funds, some compensation. And he didn't even compensate Nico. You was staying at Nico's house, eating Nico food. That's crazy.
This shit. Promise you. You see, I ain't touched, but I'm respectful. I let a nigga talk till his side. I could overholler over anybody on some OP shit. My voice louder. But I ain't try to do that. I tried to let that man speak. So y'all can hear his side. There's two sides to every story. Mo P wrong for the C Money situation. But him taking the money when he homeless, can't blame him. Yeah, you can and can't blame him, but this the thing, gang. My girl said he could have stayed here, gang.
See?
We just had to talk.
See? You can't blame him for taking the little money because he was homeless. No, yes, the fuck you can blame him. Because he was already in and out of Nico's house, staying there night after night after night. He was already there. You heard what Nico just said, right? His girl said it was cool. Because she believed in Nico. His shorty believed in him. And with that, Nico putting his all into the situation and it fumbling out like that, it made Nico feel like, what am I doing all this for? Like, I didn't put all his money into this back end after back end, his own back end, you know, with no results. Well, he had major results, but the results ended up slapping him in the face. Hell no. Hell no.
About it. Would you just take a random nigga outside in the streets, talking, tapping shit and all this shit, just move me in your crib? You got money in this motherfucker. You got shit in this motherfucker. This is my real spot. It don't matter about
his
the camera
house.
if I'm gone. So I couldn't just let him sit here and I ain't even know him. See, that's just all it was. So he went back there and that's how it go. But at the end of the day, we done with the situation, gang. I told y'all I was going live to keep myself alive. Nigga said I ain't the feds, but you don't know who I talk to. And at the end of the day, I tell y'all every video, stop putting the switches in the video. I wouldn't do that, but niggas don't listen. I told you every.
Hold on. He ain't the feds, but we don't know who you done talk to. All right. You my guy. You my bro. I don't got you being on no we. So I'm gonna just take that and let it continue on out. Shout out to Nico.
Everybody watching my page. Everybody watching. They gonna use it in court. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all don't listen. So they brought that shit on themselves. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that I got you in trouble. I didn't text me what I was gonna do to me, gang. You did. You got you in trouble. That's called accountability. That's called accountability. See what I'm saying? Hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. So yes, Mo P backdoored me. I'll take the L. I been took it. That's how I told him in his garage, little bro. You was fucked up. You got your paper. Cool. We over it. I'll build 4 more. We'll do. There's a look catalog. That's nothing. I'm Nico Neal Media. I create catalogs. I'll make 20 more of them bitches. But when the nigga come back and backdoor his best friend the next day, I just start learning his demeanor. Like, oh no, Mo P really not a solid ass nigga, and I don't want to fuck with him no more. Unfollow, not push you, not support you. The nigga gave you your career, will put the biggest dent in your career ever, and then go do your thing, gang. Ain't nothing more to be said. But if it was all this love on both ends, you wouldn't keep playing with me like that.
At
Nigga, I would have
all.
been able to get an original interview. I'd be able to call my bro and just say, what's up, little bro? How you doing? How you living out there? Are you alive?
He really did push it through for him. The big way, all the way.
But the only time you call, like Fresh said, we need some, because you a using ass nigga. It's cool. Niggas used me up, lied about shit. Ooh.
But see, Nico ain't in the streets. Nico ain't, you know what I mean? Nico, he not a street, what's 2020? He's not a street performer, I should say. You know what I mean? Nico is a house man. He's a husband with the wife and a kid at home. And Nico just want to get some money. So all that extra, he did the right thing. He's a citizen.
It is what it is, gang. Again, I didn't want the money back. The money was gone. All I wanted was my flowers. Didn't get them. Cool. So I gave them to myself.
Nico was a citizen. All the way. And Mo P, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. He really did the 1-2-1-2. And that's like nothing to be said. So hopefully he's all right in his little situation. They trying to turn up the Lou. And I got him going up. Because Nico got more than just the aspect of that one artist. He could shoot whomever. You know what I mean? That's what he does. He's a videographer, so but he put a lot of money behind Mo P for it to return to zero. So he's feeling like that was a very, very bad investment. So slowly but surely, he gonna get it together. He doing all right though. So big shout out to Nico, to the Lou. And that's what it is. And we going to get this thing rocking and rolling to all the aces and the acettes. It's an ace world, ace society. We don't fold, we ace. Till next time.